Good afternoon and welcome to Clearwater, Minnesota. We kick off our Preserve Championship weekend with a little match play action taking place here on a rainy Thursday afternoon. Some of our first cards include Kelvin Heimberg versus Lazot, Wysocki versus Orum. What a great group. And then also we'll see Jessica Weiss versus Kona Star Montgomery. And as we said, Kristen versus Silva.
And unfortunately, it looks like we're in for rainy weather all week long. So while they don't want to play in the rain today, it's a decent warm-up for the week.
That you would normally get in good conditions.
And Heimberg will win the hole with the birdie. Opportunity for Lazot.
An opportunity taken. That's a great shot there for Simon. He should be just inside the circle.
Courses I'm very familiar with and had played for more than 20 years. Kelvin going for it and off the basket. Exactly what you called for, Doss, and exactly what we love about match play. Fully expecting both of them to be contenders and then some throughout the weekend. Stroke play, of course, as well. And what a shot. She couldn't do it better. A perfect approach coming from Saarinen.
That's why we see these players throwing more to the right on the fairway on their tee shots.
Yeah, I think, when you're that far beyond this entryway, this is a great view of it here. You can see the gap that they're trying to hit. And Mattio's done that beautifully. But as you go beyond it, Calvin really just did not have the angle to throw much of an air shot to try to get to the basket.
All here on hole number 4.
Rick hit that corner tree. He's going to have to try to throw it in here. It almost does it.
So the women's tee pad marks this whole length at 324 feet. The men were throwing over 400 feet to get to this basket.
And Kristen looking to take advantage here in the match for the first time. This is to go one up and win the hole. She gets it to drop.
And I'm thinking if Kristen can land in that spot all weekend long,
Exactly.
if she turns around, she's going to have the same size putt at the A pin.
So it was tough to tell exactly where Ricky's went. But Mattio able to get a little bit of a line as well. Nice little hyzer around the corner, and there his disc is.
Mattio could go up 4
Yeah.
if he converts here.
This is a crazy start if he can get it, and he does.
And he knew it halfway there. It was going in. From circle's edge, we're going to roll the Zuka replay. Orum goes up 4 through 6.
Yeah, he has won the last 3 holes in a row.
The idea that he carried over inbounds at least this far down the fairway.
As we see the shot here from Simon, it's an absolute beauty.
Have some semblance of what they're trying to do. Again, though, for the moment, the challenge is they're doing this directly into a stiffening headwind.
And that's the key I take away from that, Grant, is that headwind. And that's a great shot there by Matty. A lot of distance. This headwind is a pretty big shot. Can he get up and over the ridge? No, he cannot. Still short of it.
You're going to have tough footing. It's going to be tough to get the power off your back foot to get your putt to stick. but powering it up the hill, you're going to have better footing. Give yourself an advantage there. But it can bring OB into play, and Simon's safe.
Waisaki's had most of the momentum over the last 2 or 3 holes. This is a chance for Orum to get one back, and he does.
This by far the easiest, the flattest of the 3.
Saw a little wind ride there for a second, but it goes in, so Simon will pick one up, and he's going to go 1 up through 10.
Late winter, early spring. I mean, they were out there in gloves and mittens. I don't think they were doing much throwing.
This is Silva from Circle 2. She will likely need this. And
Yes.
she gets it. What a putt.
That was wide open. I was just sitting back going, we need a big Silva putt right about now. We haven't seen her connect with much basket so far in the round, but that was such a great opportunity for her to give it that run.
Kristen to have the hole. Solid putt.
At Pound, the quality of our gear runs deeper than the stitching. That's why we design and build everything right here in the U.S. We source the highest quality U.S. materials to make the most comfortable and durable pack in disc golf.
Really, really wonderful stuff. Calvin now going off the tee. Now we're in a little pocket where they cannot feel wind at the tee, but obviously the disc cuts out into the wind as it gets close to the green. Calvin judging things absolutely perfectly there. We've got Matteo now up to the tee box, trying to place the disc high and to player's right and swing it in. There's the wind coming into play. What a shot by Matty O. Bases the pole. Judges everything about that shot absolutely perfectly, including the wind factor coming in at the end, slamming the disc down. Now Ricky. A little bit more direct here from Ricky. A little bit more glide. Needs this disc to get down and settle. Now he'll have a bit of a putt coming back, but all in all, what a beautiful hole and really well executed by all 4 players. Nice to see.
Weiss is sitting inside Circle 2, and Kona is going to give herself a look from just outside a bullseye. This is Jessica for bogey, and Kona is also going to be putting for bogey. Oh, what a putt. Simon to go up in the match. He's up 1 through 12. You do not want to give Ricky a chance to find just that little crack in the opening or a door, and Orum shuts it pretty quickly. Doesn't even think about it. Back with Lazot on 13.
Yeah, and I misspoke earlier, and Terry corrected me. Simon now 1 ahead. I thought Calvin was 1 up, but nice shot there. And Simon's starting to take control as well. He'll be 2 up.
Just shy of 300 for the forehand for Kristen, and hanging out plenty of wide, just trying not to bring any of the woods into play, and it still fights all the way back to Circle's edge to go up 5.
An easy little jump. Nice and soft and floaty up to the pin.
Calvin is going to lose another one to Simon Lazot here. That'll be 3 in a row.
No out of bounds whatsoever. It's not about that. It's just about the distance and dealing with that slope by the pin. Nice job by Simon. And if Matty O can put this inside the circle, force Ricky to make that putt to keep the match going, Because if Matteo wins this hole, it's over. It's got to swing quite a bit here. Nice job.
Kona ends up short. We'll see if she's in that safe landing zone.
Good putt there by Rick. It's going to keep the potential of ending the match out for the moment. He'll get off the course, go recharge his batteries a little bit. He's got a big tournament. He's previous champion. You saw the handshake there from Calvin. Simon, as that match is now over.
Simon Lazot getting the last 4 and 5 out of the last 6 to close out the match.
She might have a closer putt.
Beautiful shot from Jessica.
And she wheels it in. Jessica picks up the birdie on the 11th.
So 16. This year having the A and B pin. This representing the B pin, which is on the short side of the mound. The traditional A pin is on the back side of the mound, which we've seen for years now.
Ricky could use a little of that one-shot energy right now. And if Orum converts here, that will be the end of the match.
No question about it. I kind of just expect these to be layups from Jessica and Kona. But nope. Big mistake. Big mistake. I don't know why you do that, because now you can just allow Kona to lay it up.
Yeah, this was longer than I thought. I agree with you entirely, Nate. That was way too much. And now she's...
Just pick it up. I just, you know, I just to hand somebody a point. When you could effectively have laid it up, maybe force Kona, who's the one behind, to try to make something happen, go for it, and make her make the mistake.
Seems to be just the worst of it. Third shot, Silva connects with the only obstacle in the way. It's not the sharpest edge disc. It's more of a slow flyer, so she needs to put everything on this to get the power.
Oh, she wants to stop playing, Val.
Perfect.
What a shot. You can see Silva's disc way out there in the distance, and it's almost over here in this match.
And this is it. Silva's last chance.
And that is it. Kristen wins the match.
Beauty. Very nice. Park job.
Disc selection on point there, Val.
And I feel like the momentum is in Kona's favor. She hasn't made a mistake in a while. It's just a matter of playing it out and sticking to the game plan.
Jessica needs to answer.
Was she OB?
Oh, I did. I apologize. I did not even think about the OB on the left
Well,
side.
I did, but I didn't think she got all the way to it.
Okay.
So.
Well, either way.
We're going 18, guys.
Oh, we are.
Buckle
Somehow
up.
we have gotten to 18.
And really some massive mistakes from both of the players.
I mean, it goes all the way to 13. When Jessica should have never lost that hole. Interesting. You heard Grant talking about it. There's the shot right there. Wow, to lay it up. I think smart. If you can't make the carry, don't go for it.
So this has to be a precise shot.
Check the footing.
That golf bunker would be perfect for her, considering Jessica's already laid up. Oh, we couldn't see from that angle.
She gets the green flag. She'll be able to get up and down for the par. That's the best that Jessica will be able to do, but she's going to have a great fourth shot in order to make that happen.
Before that drop off, she's got to get a lot of power on this to carry. Got the disc airborne. Looks like the power is good. Got over what she needed to carry. We'll still have a putt of some length.
Appreciate it, Grant. As we're watching Kona, she could win the match if she were to throw it in. And instead, she'll have a putt from just a few feet away, putting all the pressure on Weiss. But this is for a half point after 18 holes of battling along with Kona Montgomery.
Effectively the best conditions of the day.
Going to hole 16, Jess was 2 up. And to find out that, yeah. All right, we had to see that putt go in. Anything could happen, but I did not see that the round was going to shake out this way, and very disappointing for Jess, I'm sure.
And no surprise that the Preserve provided us a show here today. What a great precursor heading into the weekend. We saw the course changes. We saw how some players were attacking and maybe what they were doing on a few of the new baskets and some of the new fairways out there. So all of that considered a win for Valerie Jenkins, Nate Doss, along with Grant Zellner on the ground. I'm Terry Miller. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks for watching the Disc Golf Network on YouTube. Subscribe and like for more disc golf content.